Good morning, folks. This is Darth Ravage here. 7 comes to you today with another quick review. Just before Halloween hit, I got to go down to Knoxville and meet Jimmy G in person and got to go watch Transformers 1. What a fun weekend. But also through his kindness, I got a hold of 4 figures. This is the first one of the 4 today. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Also down below is Jimmy G and the place to be, the good, the bad, the awesome. Make sure to check his channel out, guys. Thanks again to Ultra Megatronus for making that introduction and get me into the community there here on YouTube. And thanks again. I'm so grateful, guys. Let's turn this around and take a look at Heavy Gunner from Magic Square. And on the turntable, we have Magic Square MS-B51C. I guess that's the cartoon accurate version of Heavy Gunner, also known as Brawl from the Combaticon sub-team. We're going to have to get all these guys. Here's a look at the side of the box. The top of the box has Magic Square. We're going to have to get more of these. I got to get 4 of one of these and both sizes because Jimmy got them both. And pause and scan there, but if he ain't overseas, I don't know that's going to help you much. That usually has, let's see if it's gotten better. This is only suitable for persons 16 and older. These used to be comical and fun to read. And the back of the box, and you get the awesome looking tech specs, looking Magic Square stylized. Let's get him out of the box and see how cool this guy actually is. What all comes inside of that Magic Square box? You get a set of the MS-B51C Heavy Gunner instructions. Unfolds and unfolds to the level of insanity that these things really are. So tabulicious. And like Jimmy says, you either love it or you hate it. There is no in between. You do get the baggie with other little bits to add onto the gun, the extra set of guns, the little light, and a card with that same tech spec stuff on the back there. Very, very awesome. You get a foot. Spoiler alert. Everybody knows, the Combaticons know that this is the left foot of Grucus. Can't wait to get the other 4 limbs together and form the big man in his Legends class form. And I'm equally excited because Jimmy also got me the bigger version of this, which I'll do next. And I'll probably run through there a little bit faster as I hear that they perfect what they got right here. And this is Legends class perfection. Let's zoom in here on the finer bits and take a closer look at Brawl on the turntable, just looking at that turret. And at first, whenever I had it first transformed, I had that in there like that. And you can leave it like that, but it looks so more imposing whenever it's sticking out there like that. These do articulate. You have the searchlight that will pop in and out. And I do believe it might even fit onto the gun side there for like later on inside of that. Everything cleans up seamlessly. That's what Magic Square's got over on the New Age stuff there. That seamless integration whenever you got, but these transformations are a bit more sophisticated. Literally fold in and out of itself. They tab in places, and you got to pay attention to those instructions because there's like 8 different tab points to get into this final configuration to the tank mode. There is no rolling wheels, but you can see how the makeup at the bottom there, what you got to do to get it there, and that kind of thing. So I'm willing to forgive not having the role play capability. This stuff does tend to pop off a little bit easy, but also pops back on just as easy. And anyway, there it is. And most time you either display it like this or you display it in robot mode. You do get some up and down movement on the tank turret there. You do get, if you pop that back off of there, you can spin it all the way around. Is that right? Yep, you can. You spin it all the way around. It is of that softer plastic and film and whatnot, but they're going for the more animation accurate all the way around. You got the little missile or gun sets on the sides there, and you do have that one on the top. You can go pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. No up and down movement because it is just pegged in there. And or you can move stuff around and you can peg it in. Well, nope, can't go into big. That's made for that searchlight. Searchlight can probably peg in the side of those spots there. Ryder likes to bark during my videos. That's about going to do it for the tank mode. Let's get it converted into robot mode and take a closer look at Brawl in that awesome looking robot mode. And here is Brawl in his life imitating box art imitating life pose. And wow, this thing is absolutely amazing. How you go from that little bitty squat tank mode to this equally awesome. The gaps are filled in, everything's where it needs to go, just looking great all the way around when you go through there. A little bit of hollowness there. I guess it's something I guess the companies try to do as a cuss counting. I don't know that that serves a purpose to lock it into the tank mode, but what this does actually way better, and even the first part stuff, is filling the gaps as you go and making it look as animation accurate as possible. If you see it on the box art, it's like right here in the figure, guys. I am just astonished. And Jimmy's right. Either you love it or you hate it. And like how this all does right here, going from tank to robot and back again. Let's get into that articulation real quick. As that head, you can go all the way around right here. You got a ball joint there, so you can get the looking up flying poses that so many Decepticons in the show do. Some flying poses, not necessarily like Superman, but definitely he's a villain and not heroic. But I mean, all the same, very awesome, guys. As we calm back down from the flying pose, you can get all the way around on that joint there. You can get out to there due to the way they engineer it. This is very, very clever to retain stuff instead of losing it. You do get all the way around on this joint if you desire, and you do get all the way around on those wrists. And these things are tiny. That's what if these little Legends class in the Medic Square is not your thing, they do make an actual masterpiece size version. I will be doing it next, as I go forward here. You can get the full van damage and not quite a full Mr. T, but there's that. You get all the way around on that waist. You can still retain all the articulation there and pose that turret however you see fit. That's how it usually does. And I just really do love the way this feels in hand as well. So then the hip skirts go up that way, and then you got this little kick move here with that hinge that's perfected from that SS-102 hinge. I think this is the way it should be. It's not going to get a lot back when it does that. You get this much back and kick your butt and backpack with the leg articulation going that far. Kind of does like a little bit of wonkiness there, but it's okay because it does tend to fill in the gaps. You do get an A pose there, big ankle rocker, but I like the way that it fills in the gaps up to a certain degree for most posability and what have. Oh, and an ab crunch, so he can totally do the bow and face who he's bowing to. Hopefully Megatron not getting busted in the face, but these guys are Starscream's guys all the same. It's Starscream's brigade. Can't wait to get the rest of the members in the Legends class, and I am so clumsy. I can't wait to get the rest of the members together and make them pose on my shelf and displays. If your ears are burning, Jimmy, it's because I'm cussing you. I'm going to have all these Combaticons for first and foremostly. And if you watched the Ultra Megatronus live the other night, I did have Tiger Wing, which is all the Magic Square, little oversized combiner Tiger Wing, which is Minosaur. And I guess I'm in the Magic Square rabbit hole now, going down to Wonderland. But this is a good Wonderland, guys. I mean, I really do like this. Jimmy showed off Swindle, the link to it. I'll have to, like I said, get the other Combaticons and get them together. Let's get this guy into some final thoughts. Getting into some final thoughts. This Brawl is probably one of the best Brawl figures I've ever owned. Thanks again, like I said, to Jimmy G for getting me into the Magic Square rabbit hole. You can see it. This is pretty much animation perfection. Can't wait to get a hold of its bigger counterpart onto the turntable here and show it off. And I'm hoping that it actually incorporates a little toe tip forward and back. But I mean, it does got the ankle rocker, so you get those more dynamic poses and what have you. That said, for those of you that are looking for a G1 accurate, show accurate version of the Combaticons, you might want to take a trip down the Magic Square rabbit hole and see if it's for you. You don't have to get the Legends class versions, as they do make bigger versions. And I'm probably all in head over heels, and I will complete this set. And even though I got the 4-party Tiger Wing set, I'll probably go back down that way with those Stunticons and any of This is what I always wanted since G1, guys. I don't know about you guys, but this is awesome. Thanks again for watching my channel. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thank you so much, Jimmy G, for this and the other stuff that you give me. It's through the kindness of others that I've gotten figures I didn't ever think I would ever get down this magic square rabbit hole, but now I'm falling in head over heels with this and all the legends and or the third party stuff, because they are really crushing it, knocking it out of the park. I'm going to see on Deluxe goes and gets every one of these and stuff, but I will probably not do that. I'll just stick with the more cartoon accurate versions and maybe some Shattered Glass. However, I need to get the little minions like I did with the Soundwave with the New Age stuff, and or whatever Magic Square's got going that way. I hadn't looked that far ahead. I'm just going to finish Combaticons, and I've got the 4-party Stunticons, and then I'll probably stay in that realm. But anyway, this thing was a lot of fun. Those first 3 days without the internet, with this instruction sheet over here off screen here, trying to figure it out by a lot of cell phone. And guys, I am so grateful. I hope you guys are doing well. If all those that are watching this, it's in the disaster zone, I hope your recovery is going well. It's not easy from day to day, but hopefully I'll give you some escapism for about 10 minutes. And I highly recommend. Thanks again for watching, guys. Y'all have an excellent day. I hope to meet many of you at the TFCon in Baltimore and future ones to come. Thanks again. Stay safe out there. Until all are one, guys.